Hi, beautiful or handsome. I get both men and women who like to watch my videos, but I was sitting up here thinking it's been a while, but like I said, I stopped caring about the frequency of me posting. I just kind of wanted to hear about like what I had to say. And so like the last 2 weeks, even month, honestly, cuz now we're in October, I was just feeling lost. And like that was like a reoccurring feeling for like a lot of my friends too. Like a lot of us were just feeling like lost, like this level of just like I don't know what to do. And so I'm gonna go with there's a chance you might have felt like that or might be currently feeling like that right now. And I didn't know what to do to get through it. Like I was really feeling lost. And what I came to the conclusion of is here's what you don't do when you feel lost, okay? You don't panic. And I know that sounds funny, but it's like when you notice that you're feeling lost, like don't start getting frantic about being lost. It's like the first step to like getting out of feeling lost is to like be calm. Like be calm as possible. Try to minimize your mental output as much as possible. Um and just ground yourself every moment of the day. Like, so every moment that you get to take a breath in your day and to take a pause, take a pause. Try not to overly think about the things around you or even think too hard about the thoughts that may be going through your head. Just kind of like take this time and then this moment to literally just kind of like be on autopilot in a way. Like just literally be present in every moment of your day of like just going through what you need to do and doing it, not thinking too hard and just like finding a way to enjoy those moments. And in doing that, it like kind of like resets your nervous system when you don't go into this like frenzy of like, ah. So the other thing that I would say don't do is like don't neglect yourself. Don't neglect yourself. And here's why. Because as we talked about, like not going into a frenzy, when we neglect ourselves and we don't do the things that we're supposed to do to help our body function the way it does, like that naturally will put our body into a like frenzy. So if you're not eating the way you should, if you're not being active the way you should, if you're indulging too much in um like the like alcohol or nicotine or weed, and you start engaging into those things more, you're not drinking water as much as you should, you're drinking a lot of juice, um you're constantly ingesting things like media and TV. Now I'm not saying don't ingest those things, I'm saying maybe be a little bit more mindful, try to indulge less, like help your body get to like a neutral zone so that it can help you get through that point, because when our body is functioning well and it's being fed well and we're taking care of ourselves, we're showering, we're putting like put a little effort into your appearance as well. Just don't neglect yourself, like at all costs. Do not neglect yourself and do not mistreat your body in this time. Try to get as much sleep as you can. I don't really recommend like things, but if you are one of those people that find that you are having a hard time sleeping, if you need to take a melatonin to just help yourself regulate, taking it at the same time every day so that you can be tired around the same time and then go to sleep therefore around the same time, and get on a schedule, do that. Um, I'm no doctor. That's just something that I had to do because I was finding myself like my sleep schedule got really, really crazy and I was not able to fall asleep till like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, this is not it. This is not it. It was kicking my butt. So I was like, all right. I got into like a routine of getting back to my normal, which was a normal before, but I got out of whack when a lot of things started happening in my life. It was a lot of changes, a lot of different things that were like out of in my control, but out of my control because it was just things that I had to be present for. So it was constantly adding new things on my plate, and then I had to take things off my plate. So the first thing I started, I'm like, all right, I gotta get back into routine. I did my dinner, did my like usual with my son, and then I'm like, all right, it's time to like start shutting it down. My favorite thing to do is all right, let me go start like flossing and brushing my teeth, washing my face. Like that is my like way now of like setting the tone for like, all right, it's time to start winding down. So I do that. I do that. I put on a candle. I put on some nice tunes. I'm a meditation sounds girl. So I put on some meditation sounds and then I take my shower. I take my time with my shower. I use my favorite self-care products, my little smell goods. I take my time. I relax. I unwind. When I notice that thoughts are coming up for me, like stressing about the day, about things that happen, things that they ain't even happening yet, I just remind myself to just like enjoy the shower. Like give myself that at least this moment to just enjoy the shower. And then I do that. And I get out the shower. I go in my room. Well, I'll say my goodnights, my I love yous to people. And then I go in my room and I settle down and I wind down. By that time, I either already have taken my melatonin or I take my melatonin now. It depends on what time I actually get in my room. So for me, it's like around 9 o'clock, I'm taking that melatonin so that I can be good and tired around 9:30, no later than 10 o'clock. At latest, I'm taking that melatonin at 9:30 so I can be tired by 10:30. So, and that's just like, and I did that for like 3 days straight, and I was back in like routine after that. Wasn't what staying up to no 2 o'clock in the morning. The only time I was doing that was when my boyfriend came, and that's because that's a special time. But on my weekday schedule, I'm back. I'm back getting tired when I need to be tired and able to wake up when I need to wake up. I started. I and when I say don't neglect yourself, I mean don't neglect yourself physically. So maybe you don't have all the energy in the world, especially for us females around that time of the month. Like exercise is kind of hard to do sometimes. So I never stop stretching at least. Like at minimum, I never stop stretching and I never stop being active. Like even if I took a walk, did something light, did some jumping jacks, just did something to elevate my heart rate just a little bit enough. I went to go get something from my car. I just jogged to the car instead of just walking. Like I did a couple of push-ups, 3 push-ups here and there, just a couple of squats, just something to activate my body. And that was nice and that was good. And in doing that, it like just it kept me grounded through that moment of feeling lost because when you're feeling lost, you can't find your way if you're just running around frantically trying to look for the way to go. That's like that's pretty much like running in a hamster wheel. Like you're just gonna keep running, 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 and you're not gonna really find your way. So the best way to find your way is to reorient yourself, ground yourself so you can find your direction. Now, you're not always going to remember this. I've been through this feeling of feeling lost so many times. We're on like probably our umpteenth time, and each time I've gotten better at not staying lost for long. If that makes sense. So it becomes a practice, being able to reel yourself back in, because we go through these moments and times when we're not our 100% self. We don't have the energy. Sometimes life comes in and it kicks our butts, and we just don't have the mental capacity to to be at our fullest capacity. So, in doing this, it's kind of like you're nurturing yourself and preparing yourself to be able to get back to that. So, yeah, those are like my little recommendations. Again, take care of yourself. Put some time into your parents. Like, that was like one thing that like really did it for me. Like, taking that little bit of time in the morning, um doing my eyebrows, making those look nice, um moisturizing my face, putting a little my little lip stuff on, my little lip liner, lip gloss combination. I put some earrings in and do my hair, and I put my perfume on that I like, and it just helped me that, like, even if I wasn't feeling completely like good, like mentally, it was nice to look at myself in the mirror and be like, you know what? You might be a little sad, but you look good today. Dang it. You look dang good, girl. You look good. And for me as a creative, doing this, being on camera and everything, it made it easier to at least want to do something creative, because I had to make sure the mic was on, because last time I did that and my mic was not on, I was recording the whole time. I was so mad. But it made it easier that if I did get into a moment where I'm like, you know what, I want to create something like what I'm doing right now. Then it's like I felt camera ready. So that was like a nice like little hack from me, because it's like, all right, I feel ready to make content, so let's do it. Versus like you don't feel ready, you're not really feeling your appearance, and then you're like, all right, I feel ready to do something. Now you got to add an extra step. No, I'm already ready. I'm already camera ready. What's up? So, and then in doing the things that I love again, like, sorry guys, I'm like, hold on, I'm gonna put it right here because I'm tired of holding it. So, in doing that, like, it just made it easier to get back to being me, doing the things that I love and what I enjoy. And something else for sure that like I feel like has been helpful is like, as like trivial as it may seem, gratitude. Like, sometimes we're not where we want to be, sometimes we don't have all that we want to have and everything, and that's cool, that's okay. But like, when you really take that little moment to be grateful what you do have, what is going right in your life, even if it seems like nothing, just finding like that little piece of something, it really makes all the difference. So, and when you're feeling lost, like, imagine being lost in the forest. You're looking for any like little sign of life, of direction, something that's going to make you feel at ease. You're in the middle of this thing, you're kind of anxious, you don't know what's going to happen next, you don't know where you want to go, you don't know what's going to happen. So you're kind of looking for anything. You're looking for the North Star, you're looking for that little gleam of light, something to propel you forward, something to give you something to move and look forward to. So I feel like gratitude is that. Gratitude is like that North Star that we need sometimes when we're feeling low, when we're feeling lost. And it's like, it's always there because we can always find it. We can always just take a moment and look around and be like, you know what? I don't got this, but at least I got a roof over my head. At least I'm not. I found my little gleam of like my little gratitude because I was at the grocery store the other day and there was this girl and I can't remember, she had to have been in a wheelchair and she was missing a limb. And I just sat there and I looked at her. I quickly looked away. I try not to like just stare. I think that's a little rude when you just stare at people. But I did notice her, and instantly in my head, I just said, "You know what? I'm grateful because I'm walking. I'm walking in the store, you know, and she got her chair. She got to get around and everything like that. And I'm like, you know, she probably thinking like, it would be nice to not have to move around in this chair. Wherever she probably do anything to like have that limb that she don't have. And like for me, that was just like a little moment of just like, you know what, life ain't that bad. I'm about to cry because like sometimes life really gets to feeling that bad, and you just gotta find it. You just gotta find that one thing, whatever it may be, to help you just realize, it's okay. Life is good. It's all right. It may not be what you want it to be right now, but that don't mean it can't get better. And that don't mean that you're not already living and being blessed with something that somebody else wish they could have. Like just something simple like water, like being able to have clean water, like being able to just sit up here and be in my car, like. And I'm sorry, y'all, I just started like going on and on and on, but that's just how I've been feeling. Like I needed that reminder. And like you get caught up in the little small things. Don't get too caught up in the little small things. Just don't. Don't be quick to anger and smile. I know that sounds crazy. I hate when people just tell me to smile. But I hate to be that person today, but just find a reason to smile. Smile. Smile, smile, smile. Find something to smile about. Watch a comedy. Do something. I'm animated in my brain. I'm animated. I can look at something and make it funny. Like even just right now here. I can't. Oh, I can't. I can't turn the camera on while I'm on portrait mode. But I'm looking at a truck right now, and it looked like a transformer, and it looked like it got a funny face. And even that's just like it just make me giggle a little bit. I don't know what else did I do when I was feeling lost. I didn't completely isolate. Now I feel like I took time for myself, but I didn't completely isolate. And I gave. I gave a little bit of my time. I gave a little bit of my wisdom, little bit of my energy. I didn't have a lot to give. I did not have a lot to give, but I gave a little bit that I had, like to give. I shared food with people with my coworkers. I appreciate them so much because when I'm in my moments like this, where I'm just not feeling that great, my boyfriend, my best friend, my son, my mom, like all these people I have around me, when I don't have that much to give, they give me they give me a lot. They give me a lot. They give me a lot. And so it's like I just gave a little bit. I made food, just gave a little bit. And giving will make you feel good too. Giving makes you feel good. And sometimes it's not money, sometimes it's not things, sometimes it's just a compliment, words of encouragement, love, a hug. It's something. Just give a little something. I don't know. And because in those interactions, it was a reminder as well, like how blessed I am. Like I love my life. I'm grateful for my life. I got real life great people in my life. I have amazing people in my life, and like sometimes I get to thinking about the people who are around me and they don't bring nothing to my life, and sometimes they can draw energy from me. It could be draining, and I just think about the good people I have in my life that do pour into me and give me so much, so much. And I love those people. I love everyone, and Imma say it to y'all because I love every last one of y'all because y'all be the main ones watching my videos, and y'all gonna watch this video. Y'all might not even get to this part, but if you got to this part, I love you. I love you so much. And I know if you know me, Vansha don't talk a lot all the time. Vansha can be very to herself, but I think about you guys all the time, and I'm so grateful to have you guys in my life. I love you guys so much, and yeah, I'm grateful for y'all. So just take a moment if you're watching this and just be grateful, love, give. Those things like they heighten our moods and they put us in a better place, in a good space. And before you know it, you're not gonna feel lost no more. You're not. You're gonna slowly start to find the little pieces. And it happens. You're gonna watch it happen. And I promise you you've been lost before. Felt this that feeling before, and you're gonna slowly find your way. It's gonna be okay. All right. Now, if you're watching this, I love you too. I'm sending my love to you, and I hope that this feeling subsides soon, and you get to feeling like yourself again. So, ew. I done spoke. I done cried. Would you? y'all, y'all got me crying in this car. But it was worth it. I felt like it was something that needed to be said, so I said it. And yeah, here, let's take a sip of water. Let's take a sip of water before we check on off. Mm, delicious. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a big fat thumbs up, like it, subscribe, because you know why. You know why? Because I love making videos like this for you guys. So yeah, and if you aren't already, please follow me on social media at Vanshay is random and catch me over there for like my daily content. I post on there daily, and you get to see a little bit of my craziness on the daily. You don't have to just wait for these moments when I feel like posting. So, yeah, anyway, peace.